What's up, ladies and gentlemen? If you're on YouTube right now, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to stay notified. You probably don't know this, but I blew out my vocal cords about a week ago. I'm still recovering, and I'm still here to make content for you because I feel like what I gotta say is important, and I feel like I fuck with it. So if you fuck with it, please do me a favor. Before you jump into this video, before you skip 5 seconds ahead, oh my god, get on with it, get on with it. Like, share this video with somebody who you think would fuck with this type of content. I'm trying to do something different on YouTube. I'm trying to do something different on Twitch. I'm trying to give you that politics. I'm trying to give you that art. I'm trying to give you that game. Like, I'm actually a good gamer. Like, you should come check me out. I just got my ass beaten Tekken, ironically, even though I'm like a good Tekken player, because I haven't played in fucking 6 months, because I'm more stressed out and concerned about trying to make this Twitch stream grow, and I'm trying to do something at least noble here. So if you fuck with it, like, support me, bro. Hit the subscribe. Hit that bell to stay notified. I was just talking with my chat about the future and how this little thing right here, where it could be something benign that heals up in the next 2 days and I'm back to normal, or it could be something that could be chronic that might have a problem. Look, all right, I'm gonna beat the Tree Sentinel. We're heading towards the Nameless King arc. I feel it. I know it, because like once I get through Elden Ring, like there's gonna be like, oh, you should just play Dark Souls 3 and see if you can beat the Nameless King, and it's gonna be like, all right, fuck off. And I was talking with them about the future, and it made me remember something that goes along with the lines that I was thinking of last night, the thoughts I was having last night. I was sitting there and I was wondering, where do our relationships form? And in this political world that we're in, where we're trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong, who has the morality, this and that, a lot of us ask questions to other people about where they should fit in, or where they should try to fit in. And I started thinking back. I know for a fact that the way you base your relationships is a major part of it is the growth and experiences that you have from like age 0 to like age 8, 9, 10. And I'm thinking, like, who spends the most of the time with you during those ages? And it's like school, teachers. A lot of the relationships that you made during school weren't even made like out of a want. I want to be that person's friend. Yeah, I see you every day, bro. What's up? You play Yu-Gi-Oh? I play Yu-Gi-Oh. And it got me spiraling on all these thoughts about, like, how does the American school system deal with everyone at once? You got kids in a room with 30 different personalities, with one person trying to all educate them on one topic at a time. And like, you're watching the teacher deal with them, and then the teacher might deal with you in a type of way that you don't understand. And you start to have a relationship with authority. You start to have a relationship with other people, and that's how you're gonna have relationships in the future. And we got no counseling, no guidance on that. No, it's just stay out of trouble. Don't be with the troublemakers. So you build friends out of your interests at the time, but you're a kid. That shit's gonna change. And now imagine, you got kids who are mentally ill, you got ADHD, you got schizophrenic, you got a whole bunch of, and I shouldn't say mentally ill, that makes it, but like, you're neurodivergent. You learn to be open-minded, hopefully. No, that's not what happens. That's not what happens. What ends up happening is that you go on a defensive guard on anybody who you can't understand. You pick on the weird kid because it's a dog-eat-dog world. Like, I feel like school prepare you more for capitalism than it do to actually have a fucking existence where you can love somebody. And I know that's not school's purpose, but we spend so much of our time there as a kid. Like, how the fuck is it possible that, like, you're able to understand why you are the way you are? If your home life is fucked up, and your school life is fucked up because you're not that type of kid that got the swag, that got the new clothes, that got that fucking. And then like kids that go to private schools have different experiences with different type of kids. They don't care about the hood kids, and the hood kids got to ignore their mental status because that's not what the hood is about, and nobody knows anything about it because we've been denied fucking mental health care for the entirety of the fucking existence. And then like you're poor on top of that, and you're worried about your fucking food, and you're fucking this and you're fucking that, and then it doesn't like how do you expect a kid to survive as an adult when you just tell them, oh, at 18 everything's supposed to click? Some kids love school compared to home. I'm a teacher, I know this. Just the system as a whole is fucked. Why do you think, so matter of fact, go forward with that. Why do you think some kids love school compared to home? I've told y'all about, and one day we're gonna watch the shit that I've done with my students. I'm just giving it enough time that the kids grow older, so like their parents would be cool with it, but I know somebody's always trying to bitch. But then again, I got fired, so it's not like anybody owns that shit anymore. It's just me. Like, I'm gonna show you some of the shit I made with the kid, with my students. Like, and I say it like I'm gonna show you the shit I made with my kids, like, because I had to take on that fucking parental role because there was nothing there. And it's like you're talking about parents that gotta, getting arrested for selling fucking churros on a train, and it's like you're not sure if you're gonna come home to one parent or two, or you could come home to nobody, and you gotta take care of your little brother, and you want kids to be like the excellent role models and adapt and learn everything that you're teaching them. Like, motherfuckers is busy, baby. And it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair that like what I ended up realizing about me, for a second, we're gonna take this in my direction. I was watching something on fucking TikTok or some shit like that, and it was like, if your boss tells you to go throw out the trash, you're gonna do it. If you gotta Zoom me in, or it was like, or some other shit, like, you're gonna get up at that time and you're gonna go do that. If your job says be in at 8:30, yeah, that was it. If your job says be in at 8:30, you waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to make it there at 8:30. But when you tell yourself you're going to write a new book, or you're going to do some shit like that, or you're going to explore and create something, you be like, I could do it tomorrow. Because you don't got respect for yourself. You don't got the same respect as though you your own boss, you know? You got to convince yourself. And I was like, yeah, a lot of that is fucking ADHD and mental health issues and like fear and depression and shit that you haven't even thought or concerned yourself with. You just feel down. You just feel, and you don't know what's causing you to feel down. I can't pay me. And then like, exactly. And it got me to thinking. I was like, yo, I think that's one of the things that really fucked me up when it comes to school, is that it gave me a schedule and a routine, and it gave me a schedule and a routine, and it made me accountable for that. Like, I would do homework every day. I was almost a straight A student. Like, almost, I should say I was. But like, I started fucking up at the end because I was starting to realize none of that shit mattered. Like, I already passed the Regents. Like, I did not give a shit. And it made me think, oh my God, like schooling really took my life, and like made me think that that's how I needed to function. Like, I needed to be, thank you for the subscription. I needed to be like held accountable. So held accountable, so held like to a standard where I couldn't face the music, that like without that accountability I would be shit in life. And that's what makes kids go into them fucking low ass jobs and not really care about anything but making an income. Like, and I was thinking to myself, is that why I can't get up and stream every day? Is that why I can't get up and brush my teeth every day when I know I need to? Like, I'll do it eventually, because like I have to do it before the stream anyway, because like it's like my thing. But like it's like as a we got the fives. Let's go. To Just Belmont 2, Julie, Modernism, Nerdity, and Captain Jackass. Oh my god, these people have been lurking in this chat for a long ass time. Now they don't get ads. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really am enthusiastic about it. I would cry in the middle of this, but my throat like literally is stopping me from doing anything. Even when I begin to smile and laugh, it's like, no, nice try, you dumb fuck. Thank you for the 5 gifty boys. I realized that like a part of my fear grows from that necessary drive to continue to want to be held accountable for shit. Like I have nightmares about college and the fact that I'm not making the class on time and I can't find the fucking room because I don't know where it's fucking been. And I think about it like, damn, bro, you know how big you'd probably be if you just streamed every day for 2 hours? Even if you had to go to your friend's house to just be, or like bring your microphone. Like I did it the time I was on that fucking panel. I was on a hippy dippy recruitment with no fucking camera. And I fucking killed that shit. And it's like, you know, if you just had a little bit more of a drive, you might be a lot further off in life. You got projects that you still ain't finished yet. You got photos you gotta edit. Take some time out. Do that on stream. Do this as like, okay, every Monday and Thursday, that's when everybody from the politics, the crew come in. We doing an 8-hour stream. It's gonna be lit. Every other day is just a Paradigm sharing his life with you until he's ready to start up again. And I used to be so fucking good at it. I used to be so fucking good at it. And it upsets me. And it brings me back to the whole topic of today's piece. Like, I feel there's so much danger in laying down that foundation for children, as that's the way you will develop friendships. You gotta be in a congregation. You got like 600 kids and you're supposed to decipher which one of those are the good ones. You got kids who are neurodivergent who just act out because that's how they act out. They want the attention. They're not getting it at home. They're literally being abused at home. And you have to not only live within that dynamic, but you can't find a center point to get closer to them, because once that bell rings, you know what? We're going to do a chess line. We're going to do a chess line. Read and Rap not here, but we're going to do a chess line. By dismissal is going to dismiss you. Like, hey, P Trey with the raid. Thank you so much, man. Heavily appreciate it. P Trey invaded your stream to spread some type of ism to 2 viewers. And I feel it. I feel that anger and that resentment from not being able to like categorize what makes me like want to feel that way. But I know it's that foundation that was laid for me by the way we responded when Mike Thomas, I showed y'all on stream. If y'all don't know, MCSM, class of 11 stand up, like Mike Thomas, when we went out to march for them, that was political activism, and we didn't have no follow-up on that. The real world was passing us the fuck by, and we're here worried about but I'm supposed to think that the friends that I have are accurate reflections of who I am. Nah, I did the same thing I did in school. I saw who I was around. I picked the best out of that, or at least I tried to. Except now we're dealing with older people with different morals and different motives. Everybody want to be the fucking best. Why? Why do you want to be the best? Not even trying to be funny, but isn't your relationship with like a huge swath of people always about fucking numbers? Who got the highest score on the test? Who shut up the class more? Who's got the cool points? Who's fucking the most bitches? And this is just a male point of view. This is a male cis black point of view. I haven't even begun to go on the fucking trans queer kids. Like I'm not even entering that realm. We haven't even scratched the surface of the divergence of possibilities with kids that don't fit that mold, and then they gotta participate in the same system. If you're a queer kid that goes to a private school, life could be better or worse for you. Let me not put my foot in my mouth, because I'm poor. I'm never, like, I'm not in that society. But it's a lot easier to know that you probably won't be dealing with issues at home. Cause ain't no way you feel comfortable enough to present your queerness at a private school if you're not getting that love at home. That's obvious. I'm not saying anything fucking new here. I was a test kid. Homework would never happen except on pain and death. I mean, I was one of those, like, I could ace tests. I just had a really great memory because, you know, ADHD. And it made me think I was smart until I got into college, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm seeing the world for what it is. Right, exactly. Couldn't imagine being, like, I remember, like, not me, but like, yeah, me. When we were in fucking grade school, there were kids that even presented a little, you know, flamboyant, and all of a sudden, like, we was making fun of them. Like, kids that had issues speaking English, or kids that, like, clearly had mental issues, we would fucking rag on them. And those were my friends. Those are the memories that I have to carry with me, along with the days that made me feel like absolute gold. I reference a day where it was raining after a Six Flags trip, and I turned on the radio, and I ended up, two songs came on back to back. It was Usher's Yeah, and then it was Crossfade by Cold. And I recognize that moment as the first rock song I ever, like, got to really listen to. It was the first moment, like, I had heard a type of music, and I just thought that shit was so beautiful, and I always remember that day. And the summer days that I would wake up, before I went to the boys club, and I would be blasting that fucking tape, and, like, you can't tell me that, like, that me and the me that were friends with the kids who did that were the same person. Nah, somebody was surviving somewhere. There's always a hierarchy. Gossip Girl is a fucking popular show. I wonder why. And we have these models of adulthood that kids walk into life expecting. And we don't even tell them, yo, it gets lonely, because you realize that, like, everybody is different. And it's not the lunch tables anymore. And you know what pisses me off the fucking most is that nobody comes to you after you're 18 and says, yo, I'm sorry we put you through that. Nobody. God damn if you got a parent that gives a shit. God damn if you got a clean parent who gives a shit. God damn if you had a home life. If you had your own room, I know I'm making a big fucking generalization here. Please take me on the merit of the statement and not the intent behind it. If you had your own room growing up, your shit was way different than if you was in the living room or you were in a one bedroom with your parents. If you had your own room, if your parents could, like, give you their beat up car, if you had the experience of having a parent being able to teach you how to drive just off rip, if you had different experiences before you hit 18, please don't come to me with that bullshit about how school is actually something important, that we fucked it up for a lot of generations, and look at us now, we're facing a fucking far right extremism growth. but we beat the Nazis. And you see how quick it is? Every conversation always leads to fucking Nazis. Here's your Godwin's law of the day. Hitler. I'm just saying it to say it. It's the fucking thing. Yeah. Like, you wonder why these people are so easily radicalized. Is because in school they wanted to explore these fucking dangerous ideas and they got ridiculed, and no one could tell them why. The people who ridiculed them just knew it was bad. Godwin's gun. I should get a t-shirt with that. And I just want peace, bro. And I think back to how orderly my life was and how distracted I was because I just had shit to do every day. On days that I didn't have homework, it felt like such a release, and then it just flew by. Now I make my own schedule and I make my own content, and my voice almost blows out, taking away the one thing that I almost love and appreciate. And it's like, here I am trying it. Here I am trying it. Here I am trying it. And it's like, you talk about networking, and it's like, yo, Hassan, put me on your stream, bro. I can fucking entertain the motherfuckers. Where's the opportunity when you got the talent? Like, you're asking me to then manage everything. You're asking me to advertise everything. You're asking me to do so much by myself. And it's just scary. Scary how the school system laid you with that understanding, and no one said, yo, it's not like this in the real world. No, I was saying, like, if I got the shot, like, what's the JC line? Who care about the form when the shot perfect? Like, if I got the shot, like, and it's like, bro, people would listen to you talk about politics and you keep going back, and it makes me feel like an absolute garbage human being. That every time I have a thought in my head about some cool shit that I could do, I get overwhelmed, and I'm just like, nope, it's not gonna work. And I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm calling myself the next king of Twitch, and I'm gonna fail at it just because I'm gonna walk out of that one opportunity. I'm not gonna stream on that one day where I could get that raid. Like, fucking scared, bro. And other streamers tell you, just keep pushing at it, just keep pushing at it. I am the thing. I am the one. I know that. I just need the shot, and I'm afraid that I'm thinking about it like I'm thinking about school, how the motherfuckers made fun of me and would throw shit at me and like pick on me day after day after fucking day, and then all of them had the nerve to suck my dick and say, oh my god, I see your streams blowing up. Not one of my real life friends except like 3 of them motherfuckers have been in that stream since I started it. Fuck you. Because it's all about the lunch tables. It's all about the clicks. It's all about the clicks. It's all about Pokimane saying the important thing at the important time and everybody having a discussion on it. And then all of a sudden it's real again. And I'm wondering why it's free. I'm wondering how I get that way. How it get that way? One day I hope to know. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you listening, I'm sure my voice has just changed somewhat. I do apologize for that. This is a SweetVox plugin. It's supposed to make my voice a little bit more presentable, so hopefully you like it. Let me know what you think of it, and I'll take it off if it's too bad or you can't hear me. And I make art, except when I don't make art, and then I get mad at myself for not making art, and then I don't make art. Yeah, exactly. That's a great. It sounds very compressed. Yeah, it should be. It should be to where like everything can land and it should sound nice. Let me check it one more time. Maybe it. Yeah. Process. The de-esser is also on 100, so now there's no more sibilant S's. If I take off the de-esser, it sounds like this. This shit is garbage. Shit is garbage. And I feel like for kids who don't fit the mold, we haven't extremely set up any type of safety net for their emotional well-being. So it could go so much further. We could have a conversation on fatherhood and how men take a look at themselves as, oh, I gotta be the provider, I gotta be the wolf because they had to be the wolf of the pack in fucking school. They had to be fucking the most bitches. They be having the most shit. I don't know how to stick to a schedule. It's crazy. I was to end this segment because I feel like I'm gonna go off into another tangent, and I want to keep it on this for the YouTube audience. I feel like it's the routine that you get lapped into because you have no choice. People tell you gotta graduate grade school, and I would highly recommend for anybody listening, please do me a favor, at least graduate high school, or at least get your GED, at least get your credentials to get into the workforce, because you can't survive in the system right now without at least one of those pieces. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I know that's hard for a lot of people to do. If you're selling drugs or you selling packs, like if you're moving weight, like do you? I'm not gonna be one of them people that like tells you, oh, you gotta stay on the up and up. Like we in survival mode. I look the other way, I literally do not care. Just, don't pull out the gun when you don't got to. Just do what you gotta do. People gonna buy one way or another. If it's not you, it's somebody else. We'll fix those issues in time, where we can heal our communities from hard drug use, etc. Non-grata. We're not talking about all that, but we could. And that's the problem with these type of discussions. And these are the type of videos that I want to do, where I go in deep for like an hour and a half and just share up stories and like how we can resolve these societal issues, because it plagues poor people more than it plagues rich people, in the sense that rich people, they could hop into rehab for 5 days. Nah, I got work in the morning, bro. I got to stream. Not saying I'm going through any hard drug issues, you know what I mean? Like capitalist, I gotta do something. And it's like, of course they feel like they gotta work. School taught them, yo, if you not fucking the game up, if you're not doing some extra shit, if you're not making an income, you are fucking useless. If you're not getting good grades, how do you expect to survive? You're gonna be working at the burger joint. Teachers were saying that shit to me, and I was in school like up until 2015. Like, I'm an old head. And there's so many stories and there's so much shit I want to share. And it's like I'm trying to get to the root of why I just don't. Am I worried that it's not entertaining content? That shouldn't be like, you see what I mean? I gotta do shit to entertain people. When they come in here, they gotta see it all going. Season 3 gonna be insane because of that. And when I look at the shit that we put together, and when you see this broadcast turn into a fucking, all right, I'm gonna drop a huge bomb here. I'm gonna do it for fucking YouTube, and I guess I'm gonna do it for fucking Twitch as well. So if you're a part of this community, please do me a favor, pay attention to this one moment. I'm trying to turn this into like a legit broadcast. Like, you know how we threw that idea out during the Ministry of Science about having like an after school type show where we have blocks of time for different things? I'm trying to do that here. I want to be your one-stop shop for all types of entertainment, and I want to be able to do it and control it myself. 1 hour we're doing poetry, the next hour it's VR games. I want to be able to click a button, everything moves, and we're just ready to go. That amount of control in my life takes every single sense of energy in me to hope that I don't put in all that work and ask these people to put in all of their effort and time into me for it to just fail on the merits of a fucking algorithm, or because the teacher didn't like me, or because the girl that didn't How you expect a neurodivergent kid to understand that the girl isn't rejecting him because he's ugly? The girl is rejecting him because she thinks he's weird. And like, nobody talk about this. Like 45,000 people could be in here right now getting ready for the politics, and they're just vibing with the opening story, and I don't know what to do anymore. And I know it sounds like I'm taking this topic and making it, but like, that's the play. Like, I started thinking about like how I was in school, and how, you know, you used to be the man, homie. You used to be the man, homie. People on YouTube watching this right now probably know about my old YouTube channel. You know that shit was popping. I was hitting like, you know, I'm just hitting now like 500,000, close to 750,000, close to 1 million views on that channel, and it's a dead channel. It was just popping because nobody was approaching shit the way I was approaching. I was trying to upload everything and anything, just sharing the story of my life. I had a funny ass username, and like, people were like, yo, your username's crazy, but you used to do some dope shit. You used to do some anime guitar shit. Are you ever gonna do those again? And I'm like, I made that video like 12 years ago. You're still on that channel watching it? But I spent most of my time learning about relationships and people being, you know, indebted to you through school. Once 4 years is up, it's clipped. You're not seeing those people again. Middle school is 2 years, it's clipped. Yeah, I went to middle school when it was 2 years. Yeah, I go to this 3-year shit now. Anyway, these are my thoughts on the danger of American schooling for mentally ill children. I'm probably gonna like elaborate on this. I'm trying to do a quick get through it, you know, so you can get on with your day. But I know you fuck with me, so if you did watch this entire video, tell me about a school experience that you had that made you feel like maybe this place could be better for you. And let me know in the comments down below. I'm the Paradigm Shift, and I'll see you in the next one. Nope, can't see it.